Bruce guitars with Micah here. We're gonna bring Micah in here. Let's talk about your guitars, Micah.
Come on in here.
So I discovered Micah, and I'm gonna pick this up in a minute. We're gonna come on in here.
Yeah, come on in here. And then
Micah, I discovered Bruce guitars at Fretboard Summit last year.
Yeah.
Where I played a model like this one. It wasn't this guitar, but it was this model. And I still am haunted by the sound of the neck pickup in this guitar. It's the best sound I've ever heard. And
shucks.
I know, talking to Micah about his attention to detail in the acoustics of an electric instrument, spectacular. You have to talk more about
it. It has such like a vintage K vibe and like an every way better. Like it was just the attention to detail. You can just see it. It's awesome. It looks so good. I love the tortoise. So good.
Yeah. And these are the Novak gold foils in here.
Curtis Novak gold foils. I'll make the pickup base plates, and then I send them to him, and he'll rivet them to his pickups, and then he sends them back. So he's
a great guy.
Yeah, Curtis is awesome. Yeah. Great pickups. They're microphonic, so they like really couples with the lively top, the microphonics of the pickups, and
Oh, it's great. I love the 3-bolt.
3-bolt.
I said K, and there you go. That 3-bolt neck. That's great. That's great.
It could be bolted on in many ways, but I chose the 3-bolt.
I have a special place in my heart for that one. You don't see it very often, you know?
It's fun.
Yeah, this is obviously, Micah, you make several guitars. You even make acoustic guitars.
I do.
This is the one that really captured my heart.
Is this the inside here? You brought this.
Oh, yeah.
So this is,
there we go.
This is a skeleton.
Yeah, this is the insides. It's a lot.
We're all shouting, I know.
We're shouting, I'm losing my voice. The guts of that guitar, fully hollow. It's X-braced behind the bridge. It's very much an acoustic guitar construction, but I've left the top much thicker.
Yeah.
And so it's resonating, but not so much that you're going to get phasing or feedback issues.
Kind of take some from one and take some from another.
Yeah. And then the other thing is, because it's fully hollow, now a K&K transducer actually works.
I love those pickups.
And so this is a volume for the K&K, which is a completely separate signal chain than the volume tone 3-way for the gold foils.
Nice.
And you can run it stereo, or you can blend them together. You could use one, not the other.
Yeah, I love those pickups. I've done that with some guitars and put them in there, and they're really fun. Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, it's such a good guitar. What's this blue one? Oh, this is so pretty. This is so cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna go to the blue one, and then I saw that, and I had to.
You have to talk about this.
I love that. That's so pretty. And the herringbone,
And I want to call it a German carve, but it's not. It's like an extended German carve.
Yeah, it kind of has that beveled vibe of a German carve, but it doesn't like recurve up like a German carve. And I call it an arm bevel, but
that's so awesome. So the knobs are great.
The pickguard is fabric. I have a scrap of it over there, but it's fabric that I'll lay up with epoxy resin, and then I lacquer it and wet sand and buff it.
Wow.
So I have a whole bunch of stacks of fabric that I want to, you got all these ideas. And so I kept the white simple because the fabric kind of speaks.
And the pickups match so perfectly.
That's Righteous Sound pickups, which are amazing.
Yeah. And I've recently gotten into those too, and they're spectacular.
I love them. They look amazing. They sound amazing. Josh is a great guy. It's all good. This is roasted sugar pine, and the back plate. It's that bridge pickup mounts from the rear, and so there's no pickup ring or mounting thing on the front.
Yeah.
And so it comes in from the back.
Love this.
All the contouring, also 3 bolts.
That's such a beautiful figure on that top. On the neck, I'm sorry.
Yeah, roasted maple, like a flame maple. And then it has a bevel on the headstock with purfling that I inlay in there. And
that's awesome.
I think that's all there is.
Let's do that. I want to look at the blue one.
Yeah.
And then here, I'll hand this to you, and then I'll do this.
Take that back.
We'll play musical chairs here. Now let's do this one real quick. This is cool.
Yeah, so this is my letter series T, and it's Relic, Sonic Blue. I do a floral decal most of the time. I don't always do it. I really like them. and it's a roasted bird's eye maple neck. I'll do carbon fiber on the either side of the truss rod, and then a truss rod on all my necks.
Yeah.
What else is special?
I just love the color. I love the decal, or however you did that in there, is so cool looking.
Thank you.
So pretty. It's tasty.
There's some Canadian guys through here. They call them decals, and I say decal.
I say decal too. It's Canadians.
I love,
crazy.
and not just you, Micah, but I love how good so many new builders are getting at making guitars that look old and they feel comfortable. A lot of people get upset about that aesthetic and they're like, oh, it's, whatever.
But the thing is that a lot of modern guitars don't relic because Poly doesn't relic, and they don't understand that the guitars from the 80s on, they're never going to look like that era of guitars. Those are all been made.
Exactly.
And if you want to do it now, you have to intentionally do finishes that age or things, I don't want to say wrong, but you do stuff knowing it's going to wear.
Yes.
And now the guitar industry mainstream knows how to make guitars that don't wear like that. And now some of us have came back and gone, we like that. It's a good aesthetic. We can still do it.
Absolutely.
And it's cool to see people do it in an artisanal way. I love it. It looks so great. So
yeah.
Even just the patina on the hardware and things like that is so great.
And I'll tint the pickguard with toned lacquer to get it to look, that nicotine
It's fantastic.
Yellow.
Yeah, it looks great. So this guitar is how old and looks how old?
This guitar, I completed this 2 months ago. So it's 2 months old, and I don't know how old it looks.
It looks, I think, from the 60s.
I would give
it's at
early
least
60s.
3,000 years old.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who
Yeah,
knows?
we'll
Who
count
knows?
the growth rings on it.
This guitar is like powder blue Nosferatu.
Yeah.
That's a good. I'm going to call that a color. I'm going to make that color.
This is what this is now.
I'm going to talk Doug Cower into making that color. You watch this. He likes being weird.
Yeah, he does like being very weird.
He's got a lot of zany colors on camera.
He sends them all to me.
Does he?
That's what I do.
That's what you do.
I do. Every time you see a weird one, it's
That's
usually,
yours.
then I sell them. And he's like, you'll buy anything. And I'm like, I really will.
Yeah.
He's like, you get all my weird.
Better.
Get all my weird. That's my pink guitar he made that I haven't played yet.
Oh, I love it.
That's the.
That's
so
hot.
we're working there. We're working around. We gotta move on because I know Phil doesn't have a ton of time.
Thank you, Micah.
Definitely. Thanks,
Awesome. Thank you. It's beautiful stuff. I appreciate you talking to us.